Well, hello there, and thanks for joining me again at Bute Road. And today we're going to have a running session, and I've got some new bits to show you, both what I've done scenically and also I'll come to this in a minute. A new little loco to play with. So yeah, we're going to have a running session today. It's not going to be a long video, but I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. We're going to run to the signals and have a little play around. First of all, I'm going to show you a little bit more that I've done to the back scene since the 3 back scene painting demos, and then we'll get on with some proper running. Cheers now. When we left the video last time, we had the hillside and the valley done, and I've had some thoughts on here, and that valley to me now looks too low for the harbour I'm standing in. So basically, bearing in mind I'm at the harbour, I'm probably going to bring that back scene up to about there somewhere to bring the road out level. So I'm going to redo that. I've also redone the copse at the back of the hillside. I'm hoping that's coming out okay in the video, and made it more of a thicker copse than just a few trees. And we've got a train passing, bear with me. Oh, what was that? Right, and new little cottage has arrived this morning. So that cottage has arrived for there. We've got the pub round the wrong way on top of the hill, and then it will come down somewhere like that behind the harbour and the harbour wall. So probably going to end up with something like that. I've got another pub coming which may be better for the bottom, and I've got another one of these coming as well, which I can always use over in the village behind the station. So I've done that. The back seam board that fits into the doorway section, it's just a drop-in board, and it goes in front of the board over here, so I can just take that out when I'm lifting the section or going in and out. But again, what I've done, I've put the valley in there, running down for the River Wen that trickles down through the back of this valley behind this hill here, and that again, a bit of a copse on top of the hill there. There's a road coming through here, so there's bridge sides to go on here, and then the road will disappear here through the trees and go out through the back to goodness knows where. There'll be then grass embankment or something here, not quite sure how we're going to do that yet. And then coming on down, oops, I've done the hillside along the back there. There may be a little bit more added to that later on. And then I've done another copse up on the top of the hill there, and that's going to be above the end of the station area. So by the time there's fencing and hedgerow and that sort of thing along behind here, that will look better. And again, the same sort of thing there. And then along the back of there, there'll be buildings, probably part of the village, in front of the scene there. And then this end I shall do once I've decided what I'm going to finally do with road, bridge, tunnel, or whatever it might be there. So that's enough of me gibbering. Let's get on and run some trains. And the first thing you can see is I've got a new unit. Everybody's been on about me getting passenger trains. Well, we've got one. Kerno limited edition 150 unit with sound, and sitting in the yard we've got a couple of Colas locos and a Schenker 67. Sitting at the red signals we've got the DB66 117 with the CDAs on, and we've got a 37 704 which is sitting in the yard, and that's got the ballast train on. So and here comes the 150 unit. That's running through on green signals. Looks so much better now. We've got some hillside behind. It's already improving it, so once we get the track ballasted and painted and more scenic, it'll look even better. The 66117 is just waiting for the signal now, and then there we go, so he'll be off now with the CDAs. Sorry, we interrupt this programme with an important news bulletin. The other Wheat Sheaf Arms has arrived. So, I've put it down here by the harbour for now. So that's the same building, front and back. So if I do use them both down here, I will redo the roof on one of them, probably in a green terracotta as opposed to the terracotta coloured tiling. So that's going to go there. I have got the Saracen's Arms pub coming as well, so I'm going to see which one would look better in the harbour, and then I can use the other one, whichever one I don't use in the harbour, I can use for the village behind Bute Road Station. So now we've got 3 buildings already in this little cluster. I have commissioned some buildings for the harbour here, so we'll see what looks best once they're done. They're going to be about 6 months away. They're on order. About a 6-month lead time for those. So the roadway will come around the front, and we'll go along in front of, there'll be a harbour wall, and then the pub will probably go back a little bit further. As I've said in the previous video, we'll see how that goes. And then the other road will go off into the distance. I've got to try and paint that into the back scene there, and also up the hill, and we'll disappear behind there. And then I'll put in a little parking area there for the car to go in there, and put a small garden up in there. I might bring the garden down the hill a little bit as well, just to give it a little bit of contour and a little bit of difference there. And then there'll be a garden to do for the cottage that I put on the corner here. And again, it might not be that cottage. I'll see what the new buildings come out like once they're done. But yeah, I mean, we're starting to come together now. It's starting to look as though it's going to be a nice little fishing village. So that's true when. So back to running trains now. Six 7013 going through its startup procedure. Now you've got the green signal. Couldn't quite see that. Well, there we go. That was a nice running session for me, and it's nice to be able to run stock as well as do the Scenics, but it's nice to have a break from the Scenics and just run some trains, which is what the layout's all about really. So I'm going to have another running session probably tomorrow now, and put that onto video as well, so there'll be a follow-up from this video, and hopefully maybe even another one after that. I fancy just a few days of running trains now, and really testing the layout. I mean, I've done some different things today, mainly because of the passenger stock, and I think I'm going to have to get a 153 to go with that 150 unit. I've been shying away from passenger stock, but it has been nice to run that, and to be able to run stock to signals is always good as well. So hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Thank you once again for all your support, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll run some more trains, I think. Cheers now. Bye.